Welcome, geometry students. Today we're going to learn how to find the surface area of a sphere. In order to find the surface area of a sphere, keep in mind a sphere is just a ball-shaped three-dimensional object where the center point is equidistant from any point on the surface of the sphere. So if we want to calculate the surface area, we're going to use the surface area is equal to 4 pi r squared, where r is the radius of the sphere. Example 1 says to find the surface area of a sphere. The only information we know about this is that the radius is 8 inches. So the surface area formula for finding a sphere, calculating the surface area of a sphere, is 4 pi r squared. If we want to know the surface area, we're going to plug the radius in, which we know to be 8 inches. And then to find the exact, we'll just simplify this to be 4 pi. 8 squared is the same as 64. Well, 4 times 64 would become 256 pi. So the surface area in exact form would be 256 pi inches squared, or approximate form would be 804.25 inches squared. Example 2 says the surface area of a sphere is known to be 20.25 pi square centimeters. What is the diameter of the sphere? So we're going to start with the same formula, surface area equals 4 pi r squared. But the big difference here is we know the surface area, not the radius. So 20.25 pi is equal to 4 pi r squared. The easiest way to handle this algebraically is we need to remove the coefficient of the radius. So we're not going to work with the square yet. We're going to instead work with the 4 pi. So since those are being multiplied with the radius squared, we're going to undo that by dividing. So the 4 and the pi will cancel. And here the same thing is true. Now if I didn't have a way to simplify this, I would make sure to use parentheses when I put this in on my calculator. But if you look, we have 20.25 pi divided by 4 pi. So what's going to happen is these pi's are going to cancel. Now we're left with 20.25 divided by 4, which is about 5.0625, and that's the same as the radius squared. Well, if the radius squared is 5.0625, we can undo that by square rooting. And that tells us that the radius of this sphere is 2.25 centimeters. Now be careful, we're not quite done because this problem did ask us to find the diameter of the sphere. So since we know the radius to be 2.25, we can multiply that by 2 and find the diameter to be 4.5 centimeters. Go ahead and try you try now. If you have questions, please bring them the next time we see one another. And have a good day.